Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another game day here in South Loop. Today we are playing Grandview in NECC Division 1. This is a Week 1 reschedule. I'm John. I'm the Director of Esports here at Roosevelt.
I'm Logan. I'm an alumni and former League of Legends player for Roosevelt University.
Logan was part of one of our first operational varsity teams here at Roosevelt. Was here for 2 years and competed with the program basically the whole time, and really helped us establish our image and our kind of system here at Roosevelt for League of Legends, and essentially is still involved to this day. Basically, every time we play a league, he's in chat supporting the boys. So I guess that would be a perfect time to kind of talk about the draft that we basically missed completely all the way through. But Logan, what do you see from the draft here on the side of both Grandview and Roosevelt?
So first of all, I'm going to look at Roosevelt. They got a really strong B1 in Oriana. That's currently a pro pick ban, like B1 pick. So I'm happy to see that with Radar playing Oriana mid here. It looks like he's playing into this Aurora, which is that's a fine matchup. It's kind of just like a 50-50 your team fighting. So that's pretty solid. This bot lane from RU just 100% outranges. As long as Kate stays out of not hook range, they should just be farming. Pantheon, this is the one that gets really interesting with the intra Pantheon. Very early game changing. Once he hits level 6, plays all over the map because he has a global ult and he can just impact the game state. Really matches Carlos's style. He's just always been a great, impactful player. And this Swain with Leswin top lane, Swain is a classic Leswin pick, and Swain is it's a beast. It can feast on weak side. It can strong side really well as well. Into Ornn, it's just it's a fine matchup, and I'd like to see what Roosevelt can do with this draft.
What are Roosevelt's engage tools on this team?
So you're going to be looking for the Pantheon-Oriana combo, probably. Ori will throw the ball on the Pantheon, and then with a flash W from Pantheon, most likely, Ori ults, and then that's a huge teamfight combo. RU's also got a little bit of a disengage comp, though, which might conflict with what Pantheon wants to do. Renata's a huge disengage champ. And it makes sense because the other team has a Kiana and a Nautilus and an Ornn. So they want to go in fast. They want to land a big combo on Roosevelt's carries and just take the game from there. Roosevelt, though, we can play these long, drawn-out, like ult trading, ability trading fights and just poke them and play for objective after. So
so you mentioned poke. Are we like a big like skirmish heavy comp, or are we a team fight comp? And then what about Grandview as well?
I would say we're skirmish poke. You want to play slow. While Grandview, their comp is really focused on these flashy all-in engage fights.
Not hook.
The not hook, the Ornn horn. That's going to be a big one. The Aurora ult, the Kiana ult. All of these. Vayne is a pretty safe AD carry, which I'm interested to see. It's kind of short range as well. But she's strong. So, yeah, definitely RU wants to play this slower. Grandview wants to go all in.
Good to hear. I like that a lot. For those that don't know, Roosevelt will be going through wow, they didn't even ask me if I was ready. That's unbelievable. Roosevelt had gone through a slight, very, very slight role swap here. A lot of you have seen Leswin swap mid-game to top lane if a game state is kind of at a certain point. But we will be playing Leswin top, Radar mid for the next month or so, I believe until the season ends. This kind of just is, the team thinks, a way to make sure that we can use jungle resources to help out bot lane a little bit more. Make sure that Leswin kind of is slotted in well with his champs that he likes, a lot of, support a lot of tanks in top lane, and then make sure that Radar or Eli can really have whatever agency he wants in mid lane to free up everybody else with his champ pool. For those that don't know, Radar was one of the starting mid laners at Fisher College for a long time on their varsity team, along with his brother. who was the top laner for them. So Eli knows how to do both. Leswin knows how to do both. And hopefully at the end of the day, all this does is, make sure that we're better overall. So I believe for Grandview, this is some of their JV or secondary players, because I know that people like Castle, people like Ao June are not playing today. Roosevelt can see what they can do, but still a really, really strong team for Grandview.
And something I want to elaborate on that you said, John, with this Leswin swap top, Leswin is the OG RU Lakers player. He's been here longer than basically anyone but you.
Gabe, yeah.
Or Gabe, yeah. So, I mean, this guy, I've played 4 semesters with him. He is a beast on the weak side. He's a weak side warrior through and through. And with this Swain pick, I'm looking at Leswin to just be able to spam his passive, the Swain passive, get bulky, and go into these fights and just really impact the mid to late game. I'm excited to see Radar in mid lane as well. This is a pretty solid change, especially on, you see Radar in mid lane, and sometimes he's playing like a less mid lane main champion, right? A little bit more of a flex pick. This Orianna, it's mid lane through and through. Like this is pro mid meta right now.
Hell yeah!
Like I was watching LCS earlier and they're picking Orianna V1. Like the Aurora matchup, I'd like to see.
Yeah,
I'm not very I'm not very familiar with that matchup.
How current is Nautilus? Because I know that to an extent Nautilus is always going to be strong in support, but like how current is Nautilus?
Like
in the current meta?
I'd say he's B. He's not A or S tier. He's B tier.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is anybody B or C on our team right now?
We have very meta.
Okay.
I mean, Caitlyn is a little bit lower down on the list, but in Fearless, you'll see a Caitlyn somewhere in there eventually.
Okay.
Renata is always just kind of like a response pick. She's not S tier, but she becomes S tier based on the draft, which is I'd like to see it late in the draft here because we had already seen basically their full comp. They had picked 4 people before we picked the Renata. So there was obviously a lot of thought going into this Renata pick, which I like to see.
Why does it say Renata Glask?
That's her full name, first and last name.
Oh,
she's very formal. Like
Fed name? Jesus Christ. She's very formal like that?
Yeah, very formal.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Okay.
Yeah, full government name.
That's crazy. It's so weird seeing that. It's always... Also, it says 2 Pantheons on my in-game draft.
Okay.
So we'll have to see what's going on with that. Okay.
2 Shun's situation, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, and it says that the enemy mid is also a Pantheon, so...
Yeah, I don't think we're playing Rift Rivals, so I don't know.
It is pretty interesting, though. In terms of bans, who does it look like GVU banned out?
They were banning out our AD carry.
I wonder
they threw a ban to jungle at the end there with the Viego.
Yeah.
But this Nila and this Yunar.
Oh, the Nyla. Why'd they ban Nyla against Enryu? His whole YouTube channel is based on Nyla. No.
Yeah, I mean, these are pretty solid bans from GVU, I think. Okay. After that, they banned a support and they banned a flex pick.
Yeah.
Which I understand with our first 3, because Pantheon is also a flex pick. I mean, we had already kind of locked our mid, but you could send Silas top, you could send Silas jungle. Technically, you could even send Silas support, even though I think it's a little troll. But I see what they were doing with their bans, and I really like it. We banned 4 tops. On Roosevelt's side, we banned the Zahin, which is a jungle
we saw
top.
one yesterday.
Yeah, he's very
First
strong.
time I've ever seen
He's brand new. He's brand new.
Okay. Yeah. I thought I was tweaking.
He was like a World's 2025 release.
What's a Zahin, bro?
Bro, I don't know how to feel about this Zahin, bro.
Is it like, you remember when Smolder got released?
Yes.
Smolder was just like 1v9.
He's a little bit like that. He's
Really?
basically like old Aatrox, like pre-rework Aatrox.
Okay.
So like some really old champion ideas that they kind of refreshed in a new one. What he does is he ramps up in a fight and he gets a revive on his passive. If he stays alive and like lands enough abilities and attacks.
He gets a revive?
Yeah, so you can take him down and he comes back mid.
And it's no
like full health.
What?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
He's pro pick.
Wow.
He's jungle top flex. He's pro like
is that allowed?
first 3.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm happy we banned it. Is what I was saying.
Okay. Let me just make sure I zoom out here quite a bit. I think I'm going to turn up the in-game volume because it did sound a little quiet on the clip last night. But we are in, ladies and gentlemen.
In game. Yeah, this should be a pretty standard. I mean, season 2026. These are all pretty standard early games, you know.
Yep. What are you looking for level 1?
What I'm looking for level 1 is just I think we play safe. You know, I want to see the game go pretty even till level 6 in jungle.
Okay.
Because this Pantheon level 6, he can start just his mere presence of being level 6. Just heavily changes the way the game plays.
Ornn clearing camps?
Oh, it's Ornn jungle, Aurora
Wait,
top, Kiana mid.
what?
Okay, so this is unexpected.
Wait, what?
And this is a huge
Okay,
play bot.
all
That's
right,
a
well,
first
T-Tors.
blood. And this is
Oh, he bounty. Oh, no, it's going to get out, but.
Okay, not gets out, but that is a
Wow,
flash down from Vayne and a first blood. That's going to be a missed first wave from Vayne. This is like...
Really bad.
This is Giga for Grandview.
Wow. What is Proctor? So who is this champ top?
So this is Aurora top, one of the newer champions of League of Legends, but also viable. I can see why they would play it into the Swain. I just expected it to be mid.
Yeah.
Because I think the lane into Orianna is probably a lot more standard.
Okay.
Ornn jungle, it literally got played in TLAW versus... Wait. Oh my god. So he invaded Krugs.
What?
I wasn't looking at minimap. I'm trolling. He invaded Krugs, took Krugs, flash W the Ornn off of his top clear. This Ornn is in hell.
Oh my god.
This Ornn is in hell, and this Vayne is in hell.
He's pathing mid.
Yes.
Oh, no, he's pathing bot
Yeah,
camps.
he's going to his bot camps because he has his full jungle to clear.
Yeah. Wow.
This is...
What?
This is a tough situation to start with at Grandview. And this is a huge trade mid from Radar into this Kiana.
Oh, no.
I don't think there's a kill angle here, but Kiana's going to have to back. Yeah, Kiana flashes. That's huge.
Wow.
Roosevelt is playing this early game way more aggressively than I thought they even needed to. And it's working out for them like at every angle.
Other than Ornn ult, does Ornn have gank potential?
Ornn does. Ornn does. He has a dash that knocks up if he hits a wall, and he can build a wall. That's a huge trade from bot lane.
Pause. Build a wall?
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Yeah. So, I mean, Roosevelt's just trading really well in this early game here, and I'm happy to see it. Happy to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Eli... Oh, I mean, I think bot's going to get...
Oh, yeah, this is a 4-man bot here. Flash.
Hook is in.
From Nautilus, and
Enryu's probably dead.
CC chain on Enryu. He has no flash from that early play, where he used it to get the kill onto the Vayne, and they take advantage of it. I mean, he's still ahead CS. So
and the kill goes to mid. So
and, yeah, the kill went to the
Eli.
Kiana.
Yeah.
So Enryu can say that he's performing.
He's fine. Yeah, this just puts more stress on Eli, but also, like, if there's anyone that we need to put stress on, I'm okay with it being Eli.
I would just pay attention going forward. This Kiana can become a huge threat to our team. I mean, the Swain is our true tank, right? That's a ignite down from Kiana onto Radar for a little bit of lane damage. Radar has not had to back yet, though, so...
Oh, look at this.
Oh, this is a
Pantheon's
huge
coming in.
game
Radar's going to hide under tower. It
Yep.
looks like this guy, Kiana, is absolutely screwed. And Pantheon's going to get the kill. Carlos is up 2-0.
And he still has his full top camps to clear here. He is a massive lead. He has 100 gold bounty on him now.
It's quick.
This is going to be a huge game for Carlos. I'm going to look at Carlos going forward because this guy's making the plays that need to happen for sure.
And Leswin kind of just doing his job. Almost 5 minutes in, he's still 0-0. He might get ganked right now. This Ornn is looking.
I think he should be pretty safe. Yeah, he should just be able to walk out here. If anything, he still has his flash. Yeah, he can still walk out here.
Awesome.
That's the Ornn wall that he can build, so you just stay away from that, and you're pretty safe from Ornn ganks.
Is it like the zigzag thing?
Yeah, and it goes up and forms a thing, and then he can dash into it and knock up around it.
Okay.
So that's what you got to watch out for. They know this. They're good players.
Yep.
Ornn's been around for like 15 years, so. Yeah. So Roosevelt, I mean, they don't even need to slow this game down. Pantheon's level 5. He's going to hit 6.
Might have hit a hook.
He's going to hit 6 soon.
Tato survives. I apologize. I couldn't see what abilities were burned there.
It was a Caitlyn QE, I think. I mean, it was pretty light trading. Okay. This is pretty standard bot lane now. That's ult from Radar because he has ult advantage. And, almost a solo kill, but he has to get out of the turret there. I mean, that's still big. Kiana has to back.
Oh. Leswin solo kills top lane.
Okay, I didn't even see how that
the game
happened,
is over.
But I mean,
the game is over.
He didn't have to pop ult or flash for that.
Yeah.
He's fed.
Okay.
Radar has to be careful here. There's an Ornn walking at his
He's
face.
low enough HP.
But this Kiana's also one spell combo away from
dying. And he has the wave. Does he not just... Oh, no.
Oh, yes!
Oh, my God, and he gets out with it.
Radar.
What?
That's a nice flash. I mean, it's going to be down right when his exhaust comes back from cooldown. So even though he is a flashless Orianna, which is typically pretty weak, he's actually rather safe from getting one-shot. This bot's pushed in. It really seems like their bot lane is stuck there for a while with this turret. And that's just a free drag for the Pantheon.
Yep, nobody's near him.
And after this drag, this is Scuttle, and I think it's his level 6. Oh, he hits level 6 off of the dragon, actually.
So you said when he hits level 6, it's...
This is when,
big mode?
Just by being level 6, he's going to have a massive impact on how GVU has to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
His global ultimate can turn any fight, really just anywhere on the map. So you have to be really careful about the Pantheon coming in for the rest of the game.
Okay. It is exactly the lead you want. If you're Roosevelt, you're up by 2,000 gold. You have a dragon. Pantheon is, like Logan said, level 6, 2-0. Already has an 100 gold bounty and has had one for a couple minutes at this point. Bot lane's looking pretty good.
They're re-invading the top side jungle. There's a fight here in bot. Let's get to this. Nautilus is chunked here.
Yeah.
Vayne misses the stun. So it's a free trade back onto the Vayne for a second, and Ryu comes out as the victor of that little skirmish in bot lane.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so they're re-invading the top side of this Ornn. And Kiana has to flash again. That's a huge burn. This Kiana is 6 now, so she can fight back a little bit, but with the Pantheon there, she just has to give and run away.
Still chasing this Kiana.
Yeah, I mean, this is a free chase, this Kiana. Yeah, she has to burn ult.
That was ult?
Yes, that was the Kiana. If it hits a wall, it stuns around the wall as well, but she had to burn it just to push him away.
Do they just move to kill this?
They can. The Kiana has basically infinite dashes, so you...
Not just back, no? Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean...
Look how much time...
The bot jungle might be a little screwed here, I'm not going to lie, for GVU.
Okay.
If we go back to Pantheon view, yeah. I mean, so Ornn is... Yeah,
oh my God. No, dude.
Ornn is forced off of his Grump, and that's just another camp down. Yeah. I mean, he's already down, what is that, like 3 camps? And Pantheon has literally his full jungle.
Well, Ornn comes in. Pantheon is stunned, but he gets out with his life. Yeah, what a chunk there by Caitlyn.
Okay, that's a huge...
Bounty half HP already. Hooks away. That's Hook. Roosevelt gets out with their life, and they burn an ult.
Yeah. I mean, so they had to burn the Renata ult as well. We missed that.
Yeah.
But Roosevelt got out of that fight. Even on the ults, it looks even on the sums as well, and really no punish for that Gromp invade, which is really important for the Pantheon. Because now he can go back and clear his entire jungle. Well, he's not even going to clear his own jungle. He's just going to take the Raptors respawn.
Canceled back. He's gone for
Grubs. And Kiana's in hell again.
Oh
Kiana's literally.
Like, how are you not dead here?
It's a Swain ability to zone, and
Pantheon's just sitting on him. Was there no vision for the Kiana there?
No, completely into the void, but completely predicted by Carlos.
Proctor wants Leswin here. That's a flash from Leswin, but that's okay. Gets out with his life.
Yep. That's a big ult burn from the Aurora. It might be a free Void Grubs here, even with the Swain having to back and flash. So Swain's TPing back. Ornn is starting the Grubs.
But I feel like Pantheon wants to finish it here. Bounty is in and Proctor's in, so Pantheon's going to want to get out.
That's a...
Ooh, that's...
Yeah, that's a big combo.
250 gold.
He gets out. Oh,
250 gold shut down.
Yeah, so 550 gold goes to the Ornn.
Yeah.
That's an ult down from Nautilus onto Radar.
Oh my goodness,
who's
Radar
also in a rough spot with no... He does have ult. He burns it. There's 5 on him.
He's dead.
And he dies.
That's a shutdown as well. So that's a lot of gold that goes to the side of Grandview.
Yes.
And they're going to start Void Grubs now.
So Void Grubs, I will point out, aren't a game-losing objective to give. So Roosevelt dying on them and giving 2 bounties can be a little scary. They're still up 2k gold, basically. And this is free hitting for Caitlyn and Renata on bot lane.
Yeah. The wave is not going to be there.
They are not going to get this first turret on this.
Okay.
It's too tanky on this last plate with 2 people hitting it. But they will be at a constant threat to take it from here on out. They kind of looks to come down, but thinks better and goes back to mid lane. Yeah, so they're at a constant threat to take this first turret, which is a huge increase in their gold in the spot lane. So any plays topside, and Roosevelt can get first turret. TP back from Aurora. So
is that a DXG back thing?
yeah, I think it's the world skin.
That's so sick.
I don't remember all the skin names. This is like the Christmas Oriana, and is that Christmas? I don't remember which one skin that is. But yeah, I mean, Roosevelt's still in a solid position. Dying bot. Don't know how that happened, but
Pantheon is looking though. Is that he's warded though? No, like doesn't he have? Oh.
Okay. Trading back. This Caitlyn is doing a ton of damage to the Vayne.
With Potato dead and Leswin still in top lane, making his way all the way down. I don't know how. I guess they just gotta get
really
off.
bad.
Yeah, and Leswin's making his way down, so he'll probably catch two of them rotating up. So he'll know now.
I'd say Grandview backs out specifically because without the Ornhorn, they are kind of lacking in engage tools. It would all come down to this Nautilus landing a hook and like a really good ult on a carry. He ults the Caitlyn here, I think just to save the tower. No, there's a TP down from the Ornn. Is that Spellbook? Yes. Spellbook TP from Ornn. They get the kill on the Caitlyn. I think
still
maybe.
Alive? What?
Wait.
Oh my God! Potato comes in. Oh no! Potato giving his life. Okay, Potato's knocked up. Caitlyn might be dead now.
Kiana ult miss.
Okay. Yeah.
They made it interesting, but it took 4 to take them down, and they made it interesting. That's a lot of time for Radar to hit this mid turret, and even more camps stolen for this Pantheon. You can see this Pantheon's built it's going to be like a 30 CS lead in the jungle here, and that's such a hard thing to come back from. Like on these enemy camps. Oh, wait, there's a big trade. I think he's fine. That's an ult, and he's out.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, they're all chasing him. Leswin comes in just to make sure they can't continue, and Leswin better get out now, though.
They know that they need to defend these, okay, this is scary, but this ult could be huge. That's a flash from the Aurora.
Oh, God.
And 4 are coming towards Leswin. That's an Ornn ult down onto Leswin, and I think he might be dead. Yeah. Yes.
He sacrificed his life for Pantheon.
It's another shutdown to Aurora. I would start to look at this Aurora and be a little questionable. All of these champions on Grandview, if they get rolling, they can be really hard for Roosevelt to take down.
Yep.
So this Kiana, this Vayne, this Aurora, they can all be these team fight beasts that you have to pay attention to. So I'm looking at Roosevelt to start.
Wait, they just finished Grubs.
Yes. They did not take Grubs the first time.
Wow.
I think because of the death timers, it would have just taken too long, and Roosevelt might have been able to come back for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, this Pantheon is a 30 CS lead still. Yep. I'm going to look to Roosevelt to maybe start playing this. Oh, as I say that, they get hooked. Radar's fine, though. He basically takes no damage.
What's the cooldown on hook?
10-ish seconds?
Okay. So
I don't know exactly how long.
It's not somewhere like if you use hook and you bait it out, it's like gone for a long time.
No. It's pretty significant cooldown, but not like an ult.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm looking at Roosevelt to maybe play this game a little slower. Keep up the drag stacking. There's another drag in 2.5 minutes. Chemtech is not the most impactful soul. I'd say it's probably... It might just be, by default, the second worst soul. But it can still... I mean, the amount of games that you win against a team that has soul is already low. So that's an Ornn ult down onto Radar. Kiana dashes over the Oriana ult. That's a flash.
What a flash out of Radar. Potato's about to be here.
He
might be dead.
Yes, he's still dead, but Roosevelt's looking to fight. That's a TP in from Swain. An ult in from the Renata barely clips them.
Oh my God, it hit.
Ornn gets
You're dead.
Or that's Nautilus that gets clipped
Swain.
Swain ults, but I think the fight's over.
Yeah.
And Roosevelt come out in a 1-for-1. As the victors of the 1-for-1. So they get push bot. The Aurora is free hitting top. this whole time. So it's going to be a bunch of plates for the Aurora. So yeah, the Aurora is the main threat, I would say, on Grandview currently. The Kiana is scary as well, but
Kiana's just doing whatever she wants.
yeah, she has infinite dashes basically.
Yeah,
so she can move.
They
around.
want her though.
Yeah, they do. She pops the vision, so she sees the Pantheon. She's going to be walking up towards this Aurora.
Okay.
The Pantheon Q dissuades her from going. Oh, she barely clips out on vision.
Yeah, that is crazy. That
Yeah.
she just got away there. And Proctor dodges that. Okay.
But Pantheon's going for the W for the stun. That's an alt in from Proctor so he can go back. That's a Q in from Bounty, though. All right, it looks like this is just going to be a couple abilities thrown at each other. And Herald is started by Roosevelt.
What would they be using this Herald for?
So I'd say mid would be a nice nut to crack at this point. It would open up with the bot turret being taken a lot of space for them to fight these dragons. And with the first 2 dragons already taken by Roosevelt, they can continue the stacking. I mean, 29 seconds till the next dragon. That's the next objective to look at. Grandview has a lot of control over this objective. Ult in from Ornn.
Oh god.
Hook onto the Pantheon. Ult in from the Nautilus. Ult in from the Kiana. That's all their ults down, but no kills.
Oh my
Their Swain
goodness.
is
Pantheon's
huge.
gonna be dead. But
Pantheon
everybody's
does
low
die.
HP. Leswin's zoning all of them off. Oh wow, that's so much chip damage from GV there.
Yeah, so with the Pantheon dead, Roosevelt has to play to stall this fight if they do want to contest the dragon. Otherwise, they do have to give without a smite. It looks like they might be giving with Leswin backing. They might still just throw a couple abilities around to see if they can do anything. Radar still has this ultimate, which... Oh, Pantheon's back and he does have ult. They could fight this. Leswin's walking back. They might be looking for a post-dragon fight. Grandview disengages, though, and I think they're just going to have to go back to playing standard. So that was a tough loss of a fight there. That was a huge investment of abilities from Grandview to get just the Pantheon. But with just the Pantheon, Roosevelt can't really actually fight the dragon anymore.
Okay.
So the Kiana's looking at Leswin. Leswin is probably safe here. He ults just to be sure, dodges the stun, and walks away.
Leswin's still... Oh, cancels his back.
Yeah, he's hanging around. He knows there's probably a couple people. He gets that E and the W, so that's a couple stacks to the Swain passive. Donated by the Grandview Nautilus.
Oh my god. Radar's taking
Proctor is
some
being
turret
chased
damage.
off that turret, though.
Yeah, get off.
And that is a wave being held behind while this wave hits and dies to the turret as well without being farmed. So pretty good from Roosevelt. They still have the Herald, and it looks like they're going to crack all of these outers without even needing to use it. Leswin's forced off just from the map state from actually defending this turret, so they might get the bot outer. No, he's able to defend it, so
Nice.
good from Leswin. It's a little bit of map control held on for just that much longer. All right, yeah. So with this little bit of lull in the gameplay, I'm looking at Roosevelt to just try to meet up for these fights. They fought that last one mostly 4v5 in the mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
So this Swain is huge right now. He has the Malignance finished, which is a buff to his ultimate damage. When he pops that ult, he's going to be super tanky. So I'd like to see them fight around him. The last time it almost worked. That's a flash hook from Nautilus miss. And Potato is getting out. That's a TP in. Ornn ult. Pantheon ult in.
Oh my god. Roosevelt's so
Huge
chunked right now.
investment.
Swain is going in.
Oh, Swain!
Whoa.
That's huge from Leswin, though. He gets exhausted, and they run out of his ult. He still his ult though.
Oh
Huge
my
ult from
goodness.
Radar.
Oh, they're all
Damage down on
so
this
close to being dead.
Nautilus is dead. Kiana gets ulted
Oh
by
my
the Renata
goodness.
and dies.
Leswin.
Leswin's holding down this side of the fight entirely. 1v3. He gets pushed back by the Vayne, and it looks like the fight might finally be disengaged. Intra's going down. He kills Proctor.
Whoa.
He's looking for the Vayne. That was a massive game-changing team fight from Roosevelt University.
And now they've basically opened up exactly where they want to.
Yes, they crack the mid-tier 2. They pop the Herald bot lane,
Oh, they
which is going
popped
to
the
do a
Herald
ton of
bot.
damage.
Wow.
It looks like Vayne does get out.
And Baron's up.
Baron's up. I don't think Roosevelt takes it because of the death timers coming back from Grandview, but man, that is a
Radar needs to make sure he doesn't
goal-changing-
just get slammed here in bot lane.
He has this Herald that he can pop into to run away, but
he's
okay,
dead.
yeah, he dies. Herald does crash though, and that's 4 plates, so pretty solid. They get a mid-tier 2 and most of the bot tier 2 off of that play.
One thing that I was going to say before that fight, which I guess still is technically true, is we remember how much of a CS lead there was earlier in this game with the Pantheon.
Yes.
That CS lead is now down to 10.
Yes, Grandview did a good job of adapting and defending their jungle. This Pantheon basically had free reign for the first 10, 12 minutes over Grandview's jungle, and was putting this Horn through some tough times. So getting this Ornn back in the game was a good decision from Grandview University.
Looks like Grandview wants to.
Big hook, Ornn ult, but
Oh
Kiana
my
ult
goodness.
as well, Aurora
Yeah.
ult as well.
Two
That's-
dead for Roosevelt.
Yes.
Panth might die too. Panth's going to die too.
That's every ult down from Grandview, but it works out. They get 3 for 0.
Proctor's
but
pretty close to being dead.
Radar and Leswin are going back
Oh
in.
my.
Leswin pops the ult again, but it's
He's
so
gonna be
much
dead.
damage on his head, he dies
no.
as well. A tough fight from Roosevelt. They get caught out and exploded. Radar is the sole survivor of that, and
And they
it's
have a
going to
TP.
be hard for him to stop this Baron.
Yeah, Proctor has full HP. TP's in. He's basically just going to be the warden of this Baron, unfortunately. So
Dragon
even
is-
with small HP, they're going to get this Baron.
Dragon is up as well, though, and Roosevelt has most of their ults. It's only the solo lanes that burned ult on Roosevelt's side, so they can really fight for this Dragon and go to Soul Point.
They just need to delay. I mean,
Radar's already starting it. Potato's there as well.
okay. And there's nobody there from Grandview, so they're just going to basically...
Intro ulted in,
Trade it.
so basically a guaranteed Soul Point from Roosevelt
Yep.
University. I'm glad to see that they actually macroed that fight well. So even though they lost, they got a huge objective. They're only down 1k gold at 23 minutes, which at this point, it's inconsequential gold lead either way.
I will say, though, we were up by a lot of gold early on.
Yes, there's been a huge gold
Oh
swing,
my
and that is
goodness.
a pick onto Intra. No flash, and he just gets destroyed.
I mean, Intro's basically just getting bodied at this point. He is now sub 10 CS lead when he was up by like 30 earlier.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a tough time to get picks
Yep.
because it puts this mid turret at some serious danger. Proctor's in a huge flank position here as well. Roosevelt has to be careful. He gets spotted out on a ward, so he starts to back off, but the Kiana coming back to support him. Yeah, so they get this tier 1. They're going in on
Another
the fight.
hook.
That's a huge
There's
ult
not
from
enough
the
damage for
Orianna, though,
Roosevelt.
and that's a huge ult from the Renata. They slow down the fight. Kiana gets picked.
Two.
The Nautilus dies. That's an ult down from Caitlyn onto the Ornn, which does a little bit of chip damage. And Roosevelt come out as the victor of that fight for a 2-for-1.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. See, this is what I like to see from Roosevelt, though, because that's when they're finally grouped and fighting as a team. They can put out this damage and survive the ult spam
Yeah.
from Grandview. This game is, either way, this is a super close game.
You think it all comes down to this last dragon
I
fight?
think the soul's very important. If Roosevelt gets soul, I mean, teams with souls win rate just from
Very
having
high.
soul is very high.
Okay.
The amount of games you win against a team that has soul, no matter the gold lead before, is going to be like a handful. So we'll see. The thing about Dragon, and Dragon Souls, they are permanent stats.
Yep.
They're not like Baron,
Yep.
which Grandview got, which, you know, you get 5-6 minutes of great push and some stat increases, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you get Soul, you get Soul. You don't have to fight for that objective again. You fight for Elder. So, hook down from the Nautilus, hook back on the Renata. Fight goes nowhere, but a little bit of a trade there in the jungle on Roosevelt's side. Proctor's in this flank position again. He's fighting Radar a little bit, but forces Radar away. Roosevelt's getting pushed in everywhere that's Baron currently. So they're fighting to defend turrets as best they can.
They want to make a fight here to end the game before that soul comes up.
Yeah, yeah. Or chip down Roosevelt enough that in 2 minutes
my goodness.
Okay, that's an ult.
Swain ult, but he has so little HP.
Ult from Ornn.
Oh, oh my God! Proctor dies.
Proctor
Leswin
dies.
doesn't. Wow.
Kiana
He
ult,
will die
that's
though.
a huge ult from Kiana.
Yeah.
That's a huge ult back from the Renata Glass. Kiana for the triple kill. Ult from Radar.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
Fighting this back. It's a 2v3.
Oh no, Pan can't go
Intra goes
down.
and that's a
Oh
hook on the
no.
Nautilus onto Radar, and this game looks a little tough.
Well, he does get the not in response.
They do get the trade back from the turret
Wow.
kills. So
Jeez.
it is a 4-for-3. Grandview comes out as the victor. This Vayne is a monster.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about her in a while, but she has her Ornn item. She has 3 items in general. Roosevelt is in a tough spot if this Vayne does not go down. Radar defending the tier 3, though. And the base will not yet be cracked. But it is looking tougher and tougher for Roosevelt to play this game out.
Yeah. Wow.
With the Ornn items coming in this late game Vayne, I'm interested to see how Roosevelt's focus has to change.
The jungle CS lead is now down to 4. And Ornn is 1-1-17. Intra is now 4-5.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a tough game state for Roosevelt to play out.
And it is all going to be down to this soul fight.
It really feels like it's going to all be down to the soul fight. I mean, Roosevelt could give this, but really then they're just delaying their chance to win for 5 minutes.
Correct. And GV keeps getting buffs slowly. So.
If I had to be in the Roosevelt player's mindset right now, the green and black brain, they're probably feeling like they're more behind than they are.
Really?
Yes.
Hook goes in onto the
That's
Panther.
an ult down from the Ornn.
Wow.
Knocks up the Pantheon. Pantheon's half health, ignited. They throw down a heal. And the fight's disengaged. Out of all the people to get poked down, Intra's one of the best people to take that damage because he can always ult back in almost like he has a teleport as a jungler.
Yep.
So this dragon's getting started up by Grandview, though. Okay, that's an ult in from Intra. Okay,
oh my goodness! Oh my god.
Aurora
Shutdown on
down.
Ornn.
Ornn dies.
Oh my goodness, this is great!
Kiana stays alive. The Nautilus is barely alive. The Vayne is dashing out, dashing in, and still gets taken down by
Just don't get it stolen. Don't get it stolen, you end the game.
With the Ornn down, though, I feel like this is this is a soul from Roosevelt. So Chemtech's soul is going to be even more helpful for Roosevelt here. When I said earlier that Chemtech's soul is it's technically the second worst soul, what it does is it helps you when you're low health.
Okay.
These fights are so close from Roosevelt.
Yeah.
They are getting chunked down. When they're low health,
and they get Baron.
These stats are going to be huge.
There's so much early damage due to the Ornn and the not engaging and just stunning and making sure that they're the only people doing damage early for GV, that when Roosevelt inevitably gets to low health, they can survive for so much longer. This is so good for Roosevelt. They have Soul, they got Baron.
They're now up 300 gold again.
Which came out of
nowhere.
So
this is another gold swing.
Yeah.
This game has been back and forth. A really, really fun
swing.
game from both these teams.
Yeah. Great swing. And I mean, honestly, if you're looking at it, like in terms of crazy carry champs that Leswin's been playing in top, Swain is great for him, but it's not even his best.
Yes. What I like about this Swain here, though, with that, I think that's blood letters? I have no idea. What I like about the Swain here is he is just a monster. Yep. He has the Seeker's Arm Guard now, so he's building towards this Zanya's Hourglass, and that just gives him even more time. What he's doing in these fights is he's just absorbing so much of the engage damage from Grandview and surviving.
Yeah. This is so
If
awesome.
Enryu is allowed to free hit in these fights, he's critting everybody. So the Vayne did not go a crit build. This is not crit Vayne, it's Triforce. So this is like a bruisery Vayne. So the only one going crit this game is Caitlyn, so her auto attacks hit like a truck. That's an ult down from the Ornn and from the Nautilus onto the Caitlyn.
Caitlyn's got to get out.
Caitlyn,
oh, no. Caitlyn doesn't have to get out. Oh, my goodness.
The ult down from Renata.
Great damage on the Ornn there.
Huge down, ult from down from Renata.
They're all dying.
Dead.
That's an inhib.
This might be game.
One of GV's players is backing, but Radar's on him.
Kiana to stop her from getting
back. This game looks to be over.
Yeah, they're free hitting the Nexus turrets. It's going to take a miracle from Grandview to save the game. That's a stun, a flash.
Oh my goodness, just hit the Nexus. Nightstar goes down.
The game is over, and Roosevelt win one of the closest games I've seen them play this year.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful, beautiful comeback game from Roosevelt. They were in a tough position, and they did everything they needed to do to win that game.
Absolutely. Great regain. I think that one of the biggest things you can do isn't necessarily just get out ahead early. It's what happens if you get out ahead and then the enemy team starts to come back. Well, you basically vaporize everybody at Dragon to get Soul. You immediately go and get Baron. You win the fight after. You free hit all the turrets. You get the inhib. You make sure that they can't back. Do whatever you want. What do you see here from the post-game scoreboard?
The post-game screen, I want to point out the Swain top. For being kind of in isolation for a while, he was a team fight monster. With that ult, he was just constantly pumping out damage on a team like Grandview's draft that had to go all in. That ult was just pumping damage the whole time, and probably turned some of those fights just by itself. Enryu, I mean, highest damage in the lobby.
What do you even say?
The guy was a beast.
Yep.
Guy was a beast. Radar landed the ults when he needed to in those fights. I don't want to miss out on the Renata Glass. I feel like I did not mention Potato a lot that game. But those Renata Glass ults were game-changing. Yeah. They slowed down the all-in from the Kiana and the Vayne enough that the damage from Leswin and Enryu could actually take out their carries. You'd notice in the fights that Roosevelt lost, specifically those couple mid-lane fights that went really bad for us.
Yeah.
It happened when Potato was able to ult, but there was no follow-up.
Yep. Because
the team was not there.
Yeah.
So,
or somebody just got vaporized by the stuns and knockups or the hooks or whatever before they could do anything. Yeah.
Carlos did his job.
Yeah.
He was on this Pantheon. He had the E out all these fights. So he was what Pantheon shield does is it blocks all damage from a single direction as long as it's up. Carlos was popping this E and just tanking their engage.
Yeah.
So that was a huge game-changing presence there from Intra. The game got rough for him because Grandview switched from leaving their jungler in hell to like full protecting jungle. They threw everything at kicking Carlos out of the orange jungle for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
But before that, it was a beautiful, beautiful jungle canyon that he was creating for quite a while.
I'll just go back to that draft here. Knowing how this game ended and knowing what champs were banned and what champs can't be played anymore, I mean, I don't know. As like a casual League of Legends fan, like seeing not Ornn not win a game.
Those are some big engage tools.
Yeah, that you no longer have access to.
They had a hugely synergistic comp, I will say.
For Grandview?
For Grandview, yes.
And it didn't even...
Roosevelt's comp was not perfectly synergistic. It was pretty synergistic, I will say. It wasn't perfect. Like, some of these champs want to do separate things from each other, right? But the Grandview's comp, it was all in. All in, all the way through. So, losing on a comp like that can hurt. Because these are some high prio picks if that's how you want to play. So, I'm interested to see what happens games 2. I would like to see Roosevelt still get rid of this Malphite and this Rumble that they did in this game as well.
Yeah.
Because if what Grandview is going for are these team fighty all-in comps, those are a couple of huge champs for it. So, I don't know. Game 2 could be the most interesting game.
I think it'll be the most fun for us because, like, you've watched a lot of Roosevelt this semester. I've watched a little bit of Roosevelt this semester myself. These champs aren't even like one or two, like first or second picks for Roosevelt.
No.
There are so many more picks that we have in the tank that we're just ready to play.
Yeah, I think Caitlyn might be a little high for us, but other than that, I mean, all of these are...
It's also just an AD.
All of these are like third to fifth.
Yeah.
Third to fifth bet pick, so.
No Bard, no Rakan support, no Galio,
no Echo.
Cassante, no Echo.
Echo's a mid lane champion.
It is.
I mean, he could pick it.
Did they ban it? No, they didn't.
They did not, so... I mean, it's because he wanted to pick this Orianna so early. I can see why.
Yeah.
The Orianna was huge. With that team fighting ult, I would like to go back in a download and see what happened at that soul fight that we missed a couple seconds of.
Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion a lot of that was Potato and Radar.
What, the soul fight?
The soul fight. I have a sneaking suspicion.
Yeah.
But it really just felt like when Roosevelt was grouped up, Grandview died.
Yeah.
It was so hard for them to just the circles Roosevelt was putting out.
Yeah.
There were so many circles.
It was so weird. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get Carlos's TP in because then it'll be like as soon as Carlos is in, the fight starts. Carlos TP's in, fight's basically already over."
Yeah. So, I'm interested to see what happened, but man, that was a beautiful game from Roosevelt.
Yep.
And it was a tough game for Grandview if you're a Grandview fan.
There's so many of those fights where, like, if you land, I mean, so many Ornolts, so many knot hooks, and they don't get kills off of them, that's like...
Yep. Those mid-fights that they won, though, it was getting scary for Roosevelt.
Yeah.
It just so happened that most of the fights that Roosevelt lost were on timers that they could afford to lose on.
Yeah.
So... even though the gold got close and the game got close, in reality, it felt like Roosevelt was never out of it. Even if they lost fight and then lost another fight and then lost another fight, they were always in a position that they could survive.
Yeah. There were a lot of times where, like, there was a fight before the soul fight where Eli got out and stopped that one base turret from dying.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. The tier 3 turret surviving there.
Yep.
I mean, some of your most important areas in a late game are the inhib turrets.
Yep.
Or the tier 3 turrets.
Yep.
So just keeping that alive. Beautiful from Radar. Beautiful from Roosevelt all around. Their macro play I thought was excellent. It felt like they were probably communicating pretty well with each other.
Yeah.
Because it didn't seem like anyone was really off page that game.
No, I think that there were some times where Carlos died, just got caught out, maybe because of lack of vision or whatever, but...
So Roosevelt was 3-manning mid a lot.
Yeah.
Just to keep up with the fact that Grandview was 3-manning mid a lot.
Yep.
And what happened is Grandview would collapse on Roosevelt on like a wave push timer, and Roosevelt would get, I don't know, canned by that, but...
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like to see more of this from Roosevelt. This macro, intelligent play that I really liked. That early game from Roosevelt. I mean, that's what set them up to win. If they didn't have that early game and had the mid game that they had, it would have been all over.
The game would have been over.
The game would have all been over. That early game where it was a kill at level 1 or 2 bot.
Yeah, they just straight up killed.
They just ran them down.
Was it not that they killed?
No, they killed the Vayne. They killed the Vayne. So Vayne missed a wave.
Yeah.
What happened, though, is that the Vayne saved Flash and Enryu burned it.
Yep.
So that's why Enryu got caught by the 4-man bot that happened
later
really quick after.
Yeah.
That I think it happened at like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was a really early 4-man bot from Grandview. And they were able to capitalize on the fact that Enryu had burned Flash to get that kill. But what Carlos did in the jungle, taking the Krugs, flashing over and killing Ornn.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then Radar forcing it back on the Kiana multiple times in the early game. Missing waves, missing CS. I mean...
Yeah, I completely agree. The only reason that we win that game with the mid game we had, we were up by 7-8 kills at a certain time.
I mean, it was only like 4,000 gold. I think 4,000 might have been the peak, maybe 3,000.
But like that's still a lot of gold. That's still a lot of kills. By the end of that mid game, They have gotten a dragon. They've gotten Baron once. They got grubs, and they came back to now have had a gold lead and went up in kills by like 3.
Yes.
And we still brought it back in the end. I think that's super sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't exactly know how long everybody's taken. Probably going over draft and stuff. But let's check chat real quick. Animosity. Oh my goodness, Animosity. Win Worlds, period. We might just go do that.
Yeah, actually.
Might just
I
go do
mean, LR got into LEC. What's stopping RU from getting into
those
LCS?
rats, bro. Those rats.
Yeah.
Animosity, how you been, man? Logan, were you on the roster when we used to play Animosity when he was at Illinois Wesleyan every 2 seconds and they just face check us every time?
I remember when we almost beat them in grand finals at
were you in the room here or on LAN?
At LAN at
Scrims.
Scrims, yes.
Logan was there.
We were 1-1 in a best of 3, I think.
And you were also there when we beat them online.
Yes.
And then we lost them in playoffs, I think.
Yes. I was there for that.
Heartbreak. Animosity, you're behind some of the like 2022 to like spring 2024 era Lakers. You're behind like a couple of the biggest heartbreaks ever. I hope you know that, Animosity. Golden Hades says, "Let's go Radar" in all caps. Radar has a bunch of fans.
Yeah, Radar. I've noticed Radar has a lot of fans in chat.
Yeah. Midnight NA says, "If Radar has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Radar has 10 fans, then I'm one of them. If Radar has only 1 fan, that's me. If Radar has no fans, that means that I am no longer on the earth. If the world is against Radar, then I'm against the world."
True.
We have our support sub now.
Okay.
What?
So they are subbing in a new support on Grandview?
Yeah, who was the support last game?
That was I said his name multiple times.
It was the Nod, right?
It was the Nautilus, yes.
Was his name in game?
Yes, his name was in game. He
Okay,
was
so
one
then
of
I'll
the
just,
people that did not have streamer mode on.
Okay.
So I was saying his name multiple times.
Okay.
Start with a B, right?
Is Castle support? Surely you don't put Matthew Castle in. You think so? What do you mean?
Well,
He's not a sub. Matthew Castle's on the varsity team.
yes. So we'll see.
Nightstar goes, "I think so, question mark." Okay. They gotta pause that. Trying to go back and see who the Knot was. So the Knot was but Castle's usually their jungler.
Okay.
I remember him playing jungle,
So
unless I'm
maybe-
tweaking.
Maybe their jungler is their actual support? Who knows?
I don't know. Okay, it looks like there are Draftington.
Okay.
Waiting for drafter. So I guess we'll put this up here and just kind of wait till they start draft while I look at this on my second monitor.
So I'm always interested in seeing. Oh, they're readied up. It looks like draft is starting.
All right, let's get this money.
Yeah. What I was saying though is I'm always interested in seeing non-pro drafts.
Yeah.
Because the pro meta in 2026 is already solidified a little bit. That's a Nyla ban first from Grandview, and that seems.
Why do they even do it, man?
Yeah, that seems
You
pretty.
can
correct.
play whatever.
Syndra ban
Bounty. It was Bounty XD.
Okay, yes. So that's a Syndra ban from Roosevelt. It matches what they did in Game 1.
Yep.
It's possible Roosevelt might just ban the same roster in the first 3 at least. There's a Viego ban from Grandview. It's the same ban they dropped in Game 1 as well.
Yep.
Zaheen ban. So once again,
my
Game
God,
1.
champion.
It's basically the same order already. It's just that Grandview banned Viego one
Are you
early.
running it back?
This might be as close to a salty run back and fearless as you can get.
Yeah, basically. I would love to see who these next bans are from GVU.
Yeah, if they ban the Varus instead of the Yunara, so that's a little bit of a change up. Rumble ban from Roosevelt. I love to see that. Grandview first picks the Yunara.
Okay.
Instalock Yunara. They had their eyes on that. I'd like to see what Roosevelt takes. There's a lot of things for Roosevelt to take. There's Kaisa, there's Zaya, there's Corki. I forgot Corki.
Corki exists? Corki AD!
Yes, Corki.
Corki AD! I've seen this
Corki
before.
Alistar could be huge.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think they pick an Alistar this early, obviously, but I mean Corki is a great response. Yeah, this guy's a monster in the bot lane. And let's see what Roosevelt blinds. This could be a flex pick for Roosevelt though. So I don't want to say what lane it will go in unless it's super obvious. Rise. Okay, so that's kind of obviously mid.
Yep.
But
and this is something that Eli, this is kind of the difference in playstyle between Eli and Leswin. It's going to be interesting to see what they pair with here, but when we lost to Fisher, Rise on Fisher was doing whatever he wanted on the map, so I'm really looking forward to what Eli does with this ult.
This is one thing I'll say. This
teleporting on people.
This radar guy, man, he's pro meta brains through and through. Orianna into Rise. This is what Faker's doing. Like, I love to see that we can play it. The Hui response though. Hui got a big buff on this patch. I assume we're playing current patch. Yeah. Where CLOL doesn't let you go back.
And this isn't even CLOL. So.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, Anivia swap
Anivia,
up. Okay, Anivia might... okay,
way
so
locked.
they actually locked the way.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of glad they didn't go
Nami.
Anivia. Nami's a good response to Lulu. It's Enchanter versus Enchanter. Pretty standard bot lane, then.
Yep.
So,
Nami.
I think Anivia might be one of the most broken champions in League of Legends.
Oh, yeah?
But they didn't lock it, so I don't have to go into a ton of depth about that.
Leswin kind of gets his pick here. Leswin and Carlos kind of get their pick of the litter here.
We'll see who Grandview wants to focus down.
I would assume Carlos.
I'd assume Carlos as well. They already banned out of Viego, so they could take down 3, technically 5 junglers.
Yeah.
With Fearless. So
But it is weird though. You think like, oh, Carlos had so much early game pressure. Okay, Carlos seems like he's the best person to ban. Leswin saved Roosevelt in so many team fights late game.
I think Roosevelt is looking at Proctor for these bans because they also ban a Yorick, or that's another top ban.
Yep.
They banned 3 tops out. They're probably gonna ban a 4th, maybe a Gwen. We'll see. Grandview holding their ban.
I've also gotten reports that the starting support this time is, or not starting support, the support that's playing Castle is the starting Grandview jungler. So he's playing support.
Okay, so a role swap on Grandview. A ban of Xin Zhao from Grandview University. So that's a jungler.
Yeah. So Leswin has his pick.
You could play the top. So yeah, Leswin will have an open field. I could see them giving Carlos R5 as the last pick.
Yep.
Leswin might have to blind here, but he can blind whatever, right? So, I mean, that would typically, for Leswin, maybe be a Cassante. I'd be looking at Cassante. I'd be looking at, I mean, even Galio ban.
Jarvan ban.
Isn't the end of the world.
Okay.
The Vayne actually being picked by Grandview in game 1 could be really important because you could just blind pick a lot of tanks top now.
Yeah, they ban Jarvan.
No Varus, no Vayne. Those are the 2 biggest range top like menaces. Maokai, that's a jungle pick. Yeah. I will say.
Yeah. So then, what are you looking for in terms of play style for top right now?
I'm looking for AD. I'm looking for.
Wow. So what could it be then?
Damage AD.
Well,
probably. So
what does AD stand for? Ability damage.
Ability damage. Yeah. So attack damage.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It's like a melee physical damage.
So I thought Cassante was just a lot of like stun.
Cassante's a lot of CC. He's kind of a bulky guy.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of Roosevelt not having enough damage.
Mundo jungle.
Yeah. Mundo jungle's really strong as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, who does Leswin pick now?
Yeah, I'm really interested.
Renekton.
It's Renekton.
They took the Renekton away from Eli. That's actually big.
A Gnar from Leswin, though. That's a very common, like, high-level counter matchup.
I've seen Eli play it. I don't know if I've seen Leswin play it.
Did he take up what I did in the top lane?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well...
But that Renekton pick for GV is actually big for Game 3.
Yes. If it goes to Game 3.
Of course. That is a big if.
Yeah.
Who are they going to pick?
This is a really strong... Cassante. Yep.
But is there still an issue with damage other than Corki?
So Maokai could go damage build here, and they might have enough then.
Okay. Is this a lot of team fight? Or
it's team fight focused from Roosevelt for sure.
And then what about Grandview?
Grandview also team fight focus. This way is a big space maker. Yunara with the Lulu, Mundo with the Lulu, Renekton with the Lulu. All these guys synergize really well with the Lulu that Grandview picked. Roosevelt on their own side though has a ton of team fight. They're going to be wanting to play these team fights a little bit more spaced out though.
Okay.
The Ryze really likes to flank and just try to pump damage down onto the back line of the other team. But this Corki Corki's in about as good position as it can be. There's very little all like super go in dive onto the Corki, right? And the Corki has like just going over what Corki has standing in front of it. He's got a Maokai who's a monster to just stand in front of.
Tree man.
If you remember, I played maybe 20 games of Maokai jungle in 2022, 2023. So back when I was the jungler, I think I only played Maokai, and we won quite a few games on it. This Cassante is also going to be standing in front of the Corki. This guy he's like the tank of tanks. So Enryu's in a pretty good spot, I think, this game, to just be a huge carry.
Sorry if you guys can hear typing noises.
I think a lot of these fights are going to come down to Radar's positioning and what Radar can do damage-wise.
Early game, what do you expect level 1?
Okay, you're putting a lot of pressure on me. I mean, pretty standard. This Maokai's going to be a little bit slower than the Pantheon was. I mean, Carlos could still be a psycho and do the invade stuff.
But overall, it's going to be like Maokai can't get faster.
Yeah, Maokai's just kind of a slower champion, I will say. All of his animations, he just feels slower, you know. Double, like Enchanter versus Enchanter bot lane, this should be less insane than the last game was. Last game was 2 hook champions, right? Even though Renata's an Enchanter, she's a disengage. She has a hook. She has like a CC ult. Versus a Nautilus, right? So that's just like a crazy game. This game, though, they're not going to be able to do the level 1 that they did on either side because these guys are like AFK, you know, play with your feet while you play a gotcha game sort of character. Yeah. Yeah, so this should be more standard. I don't know. These teams could prove me wrong. The way Roosevelt played those early levels was monstrous in game 1.
Yep.
This is a different support, too. On Grandview's side. Yep. So
likely better.
Truly have no idea what.
No idea. So. We've seen him do crazy stuff in jungle, but likely a little bit better.
I will say jungle to support. Second best role swap to support.
Exactly.
So be careful about a jungler playing support.
Yes.
Most things, or what you have to be the most careful about is an AD carry swapping to support, because they know things.
Yes.
They know things. So you got to be careful with those guys.
They know things.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'd just like to see how this early game plays out. It's going to have a lot of impact through mid game. This Mundo, he's not a ganker. He has less gank potential than Ornn, who already has
didn't really have a lot.
Low
I can't believe they went Ornn jungle. I was so confused. As someone who doesn't know League, I was like, what?
So this is a pick that I think is being discussed at a high level this patch.
Yeah.
Because like earlier today, I was watching it on the train into Chicago to come cast this game. I was watching TLAW versus Lion, and Inspired locked the Ornn jungle.
Wow.
So that Dokla could pick Vayne. I have no idea how the game ended.
We can check. We can check. Who was it? It was against Lion?
It was Lion versus TLAW. I could just look up the LCS.
Yeah, just look it up. Isn't there someone online that used to be on Liquid?
Maybe. Who's on Dokla?
Couldn't even tell you.
Inspired, Saints, Berserker, Isles. Inspired was on EG, and then FlyQuest, and then Lion and NA. So he was not on Team Liquid.
Wow, they 3-1 Liquid.
So they won on the Ornn with the Vayne top.
Wow. Wait, is Liquid supposed to be good?
Liquid is so I would say that there's a top, like a clear top 3 in the LCS.
Yeah.
Liquid's top 3.
Then where's Lion?
Lion's 2.
Oh, Lion, really?
So not to digress
Shout out
too
Dokla,
much
bro, my God.
Yeah, Dokla's a beast. Dokla, so what happened with Lion this year is they were supposed to have Zamudo in the top lane.
Yes.
Who got Visa held.
Maryville.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he got Visa held if I remember correctly, which is unfortunate. And him and the team agreed to go separate ways because Dokla was available.
Yeah.
Wow. And Dokla's been Dokla. I mean, this guy's a beast. He's been, in my opinion, the best performer of the former Rest in Peace 100 Thieves team.
And And that team wasn't even really supposed to be anything like.
No, but they performed at Worlds. They had the hardest schedule by like a mile.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like Chinese team, Korean team, Korean team, Korean team. I mean, it's stuff. So, I mean, that's really interesting that they picked it up that quick from Grandview, though. Like, I don't know if they were inspired by Inspired, but that was like 30 minutes.
I remember when the patch, like when the notes came out, Carlos and Eli were talking about Ornn's clear time in jungle, saying how quick can we get this?
They turned Ornn into a jungler a little bit this patch. So.
What exactly did they change to make Ornn?
So what they'll do sometimes is they'll just randomly give a champion a bunch of cleared like damage to jungle camps.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I low-key did not read these patch notes. So I'm sure they just gave a bunch of damage to like his Q or something.
Yeah.
To clear camps, and whenever they do that, Riot tends to do something funny where they make a champion like clear faster than any other jungler, just out of nowhere. So I think Ornn might be one of those now, where he's just kind of like a monster. Okay, yeah, this level 1 is less insane than game 1. If
There's no kills in the first minute, dude. What?
Yes, in the first 30 seconds, no one's hitting each other really. So if you're zero attention span, zoomer brains, this
like all of us, of course,
instantly,
yeah,
be more boring. But I mean, I actually like to see this from Roosevelt. This no trading, just everybody farm. Eventually, get this rise into a side lane, and everything's nice. Everything's happy. Yeah, just farming. It looks like the Lulu took quite a bit of poke, actually, early. They're in a strange spot in the spot lane, but Roosevelt's coming out on top on these trades for how much that matters for level 1 trades. Early level 2 from Roosevelt, so they're taking a huge trade. Oh. It's a ton of damage down on this Yunara. Yunara burns barrier. Lulu burns heal at the same time that Potato burns heal. That's another huge Q.
Oh my God, come on! Oh, that's two! Two for 0 for Roosevelt.
It's a 2-for-2 win. Oh my God, these guys in bot lanes, they're monsters. They're monsters. You can't take the camera off these guys.
I'm sorry. I went to go check on the Cassante versus Renekton matchup. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the most important matchup of the game. Rice is down on...
Potato's a local Chicagoan, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, Potato...
He's been here all along.
The hometown kid.
Yeah, bro. I actually love that kid so much, dude.
Isn't Leswin also the hometown kid?
Well, yeah. I mean, 3 of the 5 players on this team that won ECAC Titans are all from Chicago.
Yeah, that's a little feather in the cap for Roosevelt's roster.
That is crazy, dude. And Potato... Oh, no, I thought they were going to look for something.
No, Potato's just doing a pretty average level 3 support thing where you go and... Just in case the other support's going towards mid.
Okay.
It's Enchantress, though, so it's a little bit less. Leswin
Does
took
he have the AD for
this?
Oh my God!
Leswin!
Oh my goodness!
Bolo from Leswin on Cassante. This guy, what?
Remember when we said early game was going to be boring?
Yeah, dude, I have no idea what is in these Roosevelt players' like veins, man.
Like what? I know it's Red Bull.
Yeah,
I know it's Red Bull.
A lot of Red Bull.
Yeah,
I'm jealous of them. I haven't had my Red Bull today yet.
Hashtag please let us advertise you. It's been like 10 years.
They hooked me. They got me good, man.
Wow.
I'd love to advertise.
If you want to perform like this, no, I'm kidding. Let's check Maokai, man. Let's check on Maokai.
Yeah, so Maokai, he took some jungle camp damage. I don't know if he was in any fights, but
they want him.
He's pretty low.
Oh, they want him bad.
He's taking this Scuttle Crab.
Is he? Oh,
yeah. His smite,
ouch!
His smite came up, so takes it, runs away. Leswin gets the information that jungle's top, so he can...
Oh, no.
Oh, huge
not again.
Bot. Castle has to flash.
Oh, burn flash that early.
Well, they saved Flash from the 2v2, but...
Oh, that's true.
But, I mean, Roosevelt's side, they burned 2 sums compared to the 3 for 2 kills.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a plate to bot lane.
Yep.
It goes solely to Enryu from a great little...
I mean, it couldn't get any better.
You know, zigzag from Potato to make sure that he gets the soul plate gold.
Mm-hmm.
Leswin's pushing in top, but the Renekton farms that. That solo kill from Leswin was massive.
Wow.
Going
dude.
back to that.
Yeah.
Flash for flash, getting the solo kill.
AD, bro.
Huge.
Who said that? Me. I said he didn't have enough AD.
Yeah, I mean, he has the Bramble Vest already off that solo kill, so I mean, he's chilling.
Yeah.
That's a lot of armor. That's a lot of heal cut in this early lane. I mean, you can't really ask for a better early game from Roosevelt. Again.
With this comp, no way, yeah.
For a comp that scales, I think,
Is that a shield
pretty well.
early for GV?
So Lulu has a basic shield.
Oh, okay, so it's, okay.
It was not barrier or anything. Barrier's still up for the Yunara.
And Eli would like to make his way down, please.
So Eli is doing a pretty common thing for Ryze. The Mundo is matching it though. Ryze, once he hits 6, can just walk at these fights.
Oh,
Radar's hitting the dragon. They're getting engaged on bot. That's a flash out from Potato. That's an ult in from Ryze though. He's going. Corki goes
my
all
God.
in. Corki gets the. It's a 1-for-1. It's a 2-for-1.
Wow.
Oh my God. Roosevelt University. Major play on the bot side.
Wow.
Grandview's bot lane is
Very down.
it's very, very down.
Their AD does get a kill.
Yes. So the 1-for-1 from that psycho play from Enryu,
Yeah.
if I might say, that
Yeah,
flash
he
barrier
just goes in, dude.
But I mean, I love the energy from Enryu there.
Yeah.
That is how you know your team is locked in together.
Yeah.
No hesitation. He was willing to go in and throw his life away.
And we get Drake. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I
That's
mean,
my bad.
Maokai had full pressure there. You didn't even need to flip to that. That was pretty much a nothing objective.
Wow. So, I mean, already almost a 2K gold lead. You're dragging up your 4 kills up. You're up in CS in jungle. You are down by 12 in mid, but you're up in AD.
A big part of that being down CS is that Hwei stayed in the mid lane while Radar made that massive play bot.
Yep.
I think it's totally worth it to be down 2 waves
Yep.
for what Radar was able to do. Hwei is getting more waves pushed though, so we'll see. Yeah, Intra is doing the AP build that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
He has the Dark Seal. So this guy he's looking to win team fights.
How does he win team fights for those that are uninitiated?
So he has a massive CC ultimate, as well as a CC ability, and a CC ability, and a CC ability. So he's a slowdown monster. He steals the blue, he W's in, takes the passive away from Mundo. Mundo now has no CC protection, just gets
Radar's
bullied
here,
out of his own
and now
jungle.
Mundo has to leave.
Yeah, Mundo is just getting bullied out of his own jungle. He can't even take his own camps at 7 minutes. W in.
Oh,
heal back.
no!
W from Ryze.
Oh, but that's a good... Oh.
That's an ult in. That's an ult from Mundo. Ult in from Intra. Intra flashes out and dies. But the...
Do they still want the way? No, they don't.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no,
this
Proctor's
could be really
in.
scary.
Yeah, this could be bad.
Okay, Leswin is
Radar's
getting
out.
punched.
Leswin
might get out.
He's dead.
I think he... Okay, yeah, he's dead with the Hwei ult being thrown on him.
Okay.
But, okay, he burned all for fun there a little bit, I think. But he was looking to make a play. I'd like to see that. A little bit of an overcommit from Roosevelt University. Turns out pretty okay.
Yep.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure bot lane because Castle had to come to that fight to make it a 4v3. Yeah, they're freezing this wave on this Yunara's in hell.
Yep.
The wave frozen, she's not getting any CS in this state, so...
Oh,
yeah,
no.
and now she's
And
getting
she's
engaged
dead.
on, and she's dead. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Oh my god,
Wait,
this
but
is like
Zach
20
has 2
CS.
kills, though. Support has 2 kills on Roosevelt, and he has a 200 gold bounty, so...
Yes.
Don't-
So I'm not going to dunk on the support having gold early. I actually think it's pretty good. Support with 1 or 2 items is like it's a game-changing, role.
But the bounty on support
yeah,
is tough.
yeah,
Because you're never protecting your support.
You're afraid of this a little bit because
Yeah.
this Nami is very immobile. If she doesn't have flash, once she burns this ult, she's pretty much like a pinata,
Yep.
a fish pinata.
Yeah.
Radar, beautiful spacing. He's down a little bit of CS, but once he gets into the side lane, he should not be down CS anymore. He's been a big part of why Roosevelt is up 1.5k gold.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, another invade from Intra. This guy does not want to let ShamWow have any camps.
He is going to have to be careful here. ShamWow will now find out, but Intra's already out.
So ShamWow's ult is coming back. So this is a big timer for the Mundo. Mundo only wants to really fight when his ult is up, because when he goes low, he can pop it and get a ton of HP back mid-fight. Carlos has boots, so he's fast. He has tier 2 boots.
So he's fast.
He's fast. The Mundo, no boots.
No boots.
Not fast.
No.
So Intra has a pretty big timing advantage, I think, for quite a while. He delayed some of his damage in order to get like a pretty big macro build going on. And I'd like to see Roosevelt push something bot lane. It looks like Carlos is looking for it down there. 1 minute before Dragon. If he throws his ult out, Yunara might be in some danger. He might just back, though, and look to play. Oh, that's an ult down from Yunara, but oh my god, they take so much damage back. Ult down from Nami, ult in from the Maokai.
Oh my god, they're all dead. Oh my goodness.
That's another... Oh,
Don't
that's another death from bot lane for Grandview University.
Wow.
30 seconds before the Dragon, that's not what you want to see. They'll be up for it, but man, there's a ton of gold on the Corki. The Maokai gets a kill, so he gets Dark Seal, a couple of Dark Seal stacks from that. He's looking pretty good in the jungle there. Ryze is poked down pretty low in the Sway lane, which you would expect, because Sway's kind of a lane menace. A little bit of a fight in the jungle. Cleaver down onto Radar.
Jeez. They know.
Cleaver down onto Intra. They might... I don't think you want to take the fight in this area against Away, but...
Intra really wants to fight for his camp.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good. Intra might just die. My god, Corki's in!
Intra got the camp, and Corki just goes in and gets the kill.
Oh, no.
Oh, the healing is enough.
Oh,
the healing
no.
is not enough. That's
not
a
enough.
down from Sham. Wow.
And now Ways have HP too. Wait, Corki's actually a
that's
tank.
a polymorph down. Yeah, no, this Corki is so far ahead. He almost has a completed cull at 11 minutes. He has Triforce. He has 2-1 boots. He has like a 66% stack tier. I mean, this Corki's accelerated beyond belief. Oh, he has to flash to get away from the play ability. I don't know what happened, but he probably went psycho mode because this guy's been crazy all game. I love it.
4-1.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. The Grandview bot lane is 1-7. They're 1 kill coming off of Enryu,
don't go down.
like flash Wing in on top of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Grandview University's bot lane is kind of out of the game.
Yep. And Maokai's just going to start.
Maokai's going to start. Leswin, no jungle help. Got a solo kill and has just been a beast up in the top lane.
He's literally just... And that's a roll quest.
Yep. So, he gets the empowered teleport. So a huge shield.
Is there any steal potential here from Grandview?
There is no steal potential.
Okay.
The Mundo does not have any dash abilities. And if he does not have flash, that means...
Oh my god, I missed it again. Ryze ult.
Huge fight. But it looks like they survived just barely off of that play. So what looks like happened is that Radar Ryze ulted in himself and Roosevelt's bot lane to make a play onto the way.
Okay, he's alive.
Okay, the Blackfire Torch did not take him down. I was a little afraid it might for a second.
Wow.
Potato, very quietly, I don't think I've even mentioned his name outside of saying like a Nami ult one time.
Yeah.
This guy has been the best support possible.
So good.
Yeah.
Plating.
That's a roll quest for bot lane, so no
Castle's
space for his
1
boots
HP.
even. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Corki finished his call. This Corki has... I don't even want to know how much gold advantage is just on this Corki.
Maokai has pajamas on? Good counts.
Yes, it's Meowkai.
Oh my god.
The best Maokai skin.
Yeah, that's...
Huge respect to Carlos for knowing what's the best Maokai skin.
Yeah, that's respect.
So, respect button is the follow button on Roosevelt channel.
Yeah. If you want to respect Intra for using Meowkai, hit the follow button. If you have a Twitch Prime,
yeah.
hit that blue button on your screen. You can help support the boys.
And, support the green and black.
Yeah, you can help send everybody on Roosevelt to more tournaments, help them with their scholarships and everything in between. It looks like GV's getting pretty aggressive.
Yeah, Shamo is going to take this camp,
Hello.
which finishes... Oh, it does not finish his jungle quest. He still has one camp to clear. Carlos has completed boots, completed Leandri's, and a 5-stack Dark Seal. This guy is scary. He's scary on this Meowkai.
And he's only 1-1.
Yeah, and he's only 1-1-3. So Corki, Enryu, I don't want to forget this. Solo popped the Yunara ult.
Yep.
Yunara had to ult away.
To not die.
Which is a huge timer for Yunara.
Yep.
Just to live. He has like basically an item advantage. Like 2/3 of an item advantage on this Yunara. And I would say his item might be more important.
And we're pushing them in bot.
Yes. I mean,
oh my god!
Okay,
they want him so bad.
So he's getting chased out of his own jungle again. I feel like I've said that multiple times for Shamwow. Potato might be dead. Okay, he flash heals, so he gets out. Intra, though, is in a scary position.
Hello.
Hui's getting chased down.
Hello. Oh, slow. That's a big slow.
That's a big heal down.
Oh, what a knock-up.
Grandview.
Ooh,
That's
this is looking a little...
This seems to be a nothing fight, but also, like...
Who burned what?
Throw this. So, Hui, everyone burned everything, basically.
Potato's
dead. That's a shutdown to the way. A lot of damage coming down from Enryu, though.
Castle's almost dead there.
Yeah, Castle barely survives the Enryu rocket. Yeah, so... What happened in that fight is basically everyone popped every ability they had access to.
Nobody died. Except for Potato.
Potato died.
Yeah. Wow.
So that is... Ooh, that was a 300 gold bounty on the Nami when he died. So that was...
But at least now the bounty's gone.
Yes. 600 gold of the way. If you see... Look at this way. He's up 20 CS and he's 300.
Yeah.
He's kind of Grandview's version of our Corki.
Yep.
So... Both sides have a pretty clear target to go after, and I'm just looking at Roosevelt to play these fights correctly going forward. It's a minute till they're on Soul Point if they get this next dragon.
And Baron is up.
This is a Mountain Soul. Leswin is getting chased, but I think he's pretty safe. Okay, he's going all in. It's a 3-man top for him. Leswin looks like he was going to try for the 1v1, but it might not be possible.
Yep.
It's not possible with the 3 people up there. So,
no
I'd
bounty
say a
on
good
him.
look from Leswin, but
Yep.
but a tough situation that he has to play through, and he falls.
They push in the mid wave a little bit.
So this is going to be maybe another plate under the Corki. See if he can get enough autos. This way can hold. Yes, so Corki does get another plate, which is even more gold. What I like to see is Radar is in the side lane now. He is going to be farming. And really getting back. He's 2-0-1. He has the rod of ages.
The
so
rod.
yeah, so he's stacking that up. To get 10 stack is huge. He almost has all of his tier stacks. So
look at this. Hello.
Okay, so this is a dive.
There is a wave,
and it's a TP
you're rooted
down from I think.
And Intra got Castle somewhere. Nightstar is almost dead. Let's see if Radar can do anything here. He can't.
Okay,
wow, this is officially bad. I mean, if
but Enryu showing up, this could instantly turn into
what a
really
root.
good.
They want Nightstar. Nightstar's gonna die. Radar's not dead yet.
It's in from the way now though, so I'd be really careful. Shamwow is doing a ton of damage on this Corki. Corki takes him down still though. Radar's holding Hui on the side.
Wow.
And oh my god, Grandview is in a tough position. Hui throws the ult down and kills Potato, but that is in exchange.
Project does go down. Oh my goodness.
That's exchange for all of them dying to the Corki.
Wow.
Corki is 8-1-5. Leswin TP's down a little late, but
yeah,
they get the turret.
TP.
Oh man.
All right.
That was a huge play from Roosevelt. The Corki is free hitting the whole time. Radar and Potato space perfectly to let this Corki land all of his abilities, all of his auto attacks. Everything is going down. He's landing these Sheen procs. He's landing these rockets. So much damage on this Corki. He is a monster. And he gets a monster reward for it. That was like 4 kills for the Corki in bot lane. He hasn't even backed yet. He's at 2 items. I expect him to be near 3 items as soon as he gets back to base.
Shamwow, look out for
Shamwow
this.
might be looking for a flash, but
Nope.
no, that's just soul point to Roosevelt University.
Wow.
They're staring at a 2330 soul, mountain soul, when they have a Rise, a Corgi, a Maokai, a Cassante. These guys are going to be unkillable.
Is that
if they
shield?
get soul.
Is mountain shield?
It's shield, and so what happens is when you get mountain souls is it increases the resistances you have by like 10%.
So it's harder for things to kill you.
It's harder for things to kill you, and then you have a shield on top of it.
Yeah.
So, man, it is going to be a tough game from Grandview if they drop this soul. I don't know how they come back from a position where they lose soul. Really, their hope is in the next 4 minutes and 15 seconds to start taking down Roosevelt on the side lane and putting us in a bad position for the soul fight. Corki finishes 3rd item, by the way. He had a long sword and now he gets a 3rd item.
Yeah.
So
you just can't die if you're Corki.
Yeah, he has a full item lead, and then some on this Yunara. I don't even know what to say. He's just insane.
And we're already pushing them in.
If he free hits in any of these fights, if they leave him alone for a couple seconds, and it's tough for Grandview's comp to not leave him alone for a couple seconds, someone on Grandview dies.
Yep. Boing.
Missed the big rocket.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
I'm telling you,
that's so crazy. And ShamWow just was way too late.
So the Gatling gun with the Q and the rocket just instantly dead. The Sheen proc as well. There's nothing you could do.
That is so crazy.
He might have crit on that Sheen proc with, I think he has 25% crit. So, I mean, RIP. But yeah, so Corki, yeah.
What?
Corki is just
Oh
melting
my
everyone.
God!
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. Enryu is just melting everyone.
Wow.
Let's
I
win
mean,
an Intra, get a kill onto the way.
Yeah,
in the
sorry, I
bot
missed
jungle
that.
somewhere.
Sorry,
no,
listen,
it's,
I didn't mean
to.
to.
Just keep the camera on Enryu, man. This guy's
and Radar gets the tower.
This guy's a monster. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Jesus.
Intra's getting chased down.
Oh,
he has a billion slows though, so he
Wow.
should be able to get out. Let's win. Backs off the turret. Not
but
before
backs into castle.
He does hook castle, but nothing comes of it. So Roosevelt just might want to be conscious of the fact that they could do Baron.
Yep.
I mean, it's a 21-minute Baron if they want to start it, but they're in a position where this Corki's so far ahead.
Fed.
I mean, that's a tier 2 for Corki. That's another gold.
Wow,
if he doesn't finish another item, I'd be surprised.
Yeah,
I mean that was 2 kills and like 2 turrets.
Jesus Christ.
This guy is he's a monster. He's up a level. He's up over an item. I think he's clearing camp here probably to get his 4th item.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, he might. Okay, I don't think he recalled because he might be super close. But Renekton gets his Sterix. I want to point that out. He just got it. But Potato gets a Moonstone. So even more help for the Corki.
You remember there was a bug where the Corki Gatling gun sound wouldn't stop playing on stream?
It's not fixed. By
Nice.
So be
nice,
careful.
nice,
Be
nice.
careful.
Okay.
Yeah, it could just go forever. I don't know exactly what causes it, but yeah, it happens all the time.
Carlos was sitting there,
Yeah,
not hitting, and then just finished the last.
he doesn't need to be afraid. So Grandview has to pop this Herald just because I think it's expiring. It will take the mid-tier 1 down almost all the way, and all it takes is the Crystal proc, and they do get the tier 1 turret. It's a 500 gold objective bounty because of how far behind Grandview University is. We haven't mentioned they're down 8k gold.
Yeah, 8K.
Which, at 22 minutes,
They make gold,
is a real gold
whatever
deficit.
they do on
That's
the
a
map.
dash
but-
in from Corki.
Oh my God,
He
Nightstar's almost dead
one-shots Knights.
immediately.
That's a... Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. He's still surviving, and he just kills
Yeah,
ShamWow
he's
because they can't kill him.
vaporized.
He kills
Castle's
Castle.
dead. Play looks like...
This might be a penta angle. Play burns all...
Get it! No, they don't want him to get it. Oh! Oh! Get him before he...
Oh,
no,
he
he
recalled, so
backed.
it's not a penta, but it is a triple kill for the
triple.
Corki.
Wow.
And he hasn't backed yet, might I add.
Yeah.
He might be a 5 items. This guy is a monster. Grandview's bot lane is 2 and 11. They're in a really tough position. There's 28 seconds till Soul starts. Roosevelt's just hitting Baron. Oh, wait, no. Corki does have his 4th item. He has IE. He has a full IE. He's 50% crit, and his crits are doing a ton more damage.
You do this, you immediately go get dragged, bruh.
Yep. They don't even need to recall.
Nope. But they will, because they're disciplined gentlemen.
Yeah. I just love what I'm seeing for Roosevelt this game. I will go back and mention it. The connectedness they have is just enabling Enryu to do whatever he wants.
GV might get this, but Roosevelt's probably
Yes,
gonna fight.
Roosevelt was willing to give this from the Dragon, and they might just take a fight. They're 5-manning into the Dragon with the Rise ult. I don't think they catch anyone, but
It's okay.
yeah, Roosevelt was willing to give that after they backed from Baron, which is respectable. Corki got another half item.
Now you just wait another 5 minutes, you get Soul regardless.
Yes. Yeah, it's a 5-minute. It might not even be a 5-minute delay. Roosevelt could end the game in the next 5
Literally,
minutes.
yeah, if they kill 3 people, they end the game. Because
And-
Corki is literally
Enryu's in a
Thanos.
position where you can't stand near him. Like, yeah, so ShamWow
Okay, you're
might
dead.
die.
You're
ShamWow
dead.
dies.
Oh my God.
They go all in
well,
on
they
the
knock
Corki, though.
they knock
go
him
all in on
up.
the
He
Corki,
might
though.
die.
They kill Corki. Yunara gets 1k. This could be bad. Yunara dies, though. Potato is pumping out heals on the side. The Dominus from Renekton is going to kill the Nami. And that might be a worst-case scenario for Roosevelt University. I mean, I don't know how much it helps.
Oh, Eli.
But it takes the gold. Oh, Eli dodges the Hui ult, so he survives. That is massive. Through the polymorph. Doesn't have to use any abilities. He still has Ghost and Flash. Yeah, so Yunara got 1K. Which does bring her back in the game a little bit. She's still down over a full item. Corki bought a BF sword, so he is almost done with another item. I think Shield Bow is what he's building. Or not Shield Bow, Bloodthirster. Sorry. So, this Corki's going to have Lifesteal now.
Oh, just another lifesteal on Corki?
They had to burn everything to kill Enryu. It took Nami ult on a Renekton ult onto Renekton flashing onto the Corki after the Nami ult was down. So, like, Corki still has...
They really want Eli
Corki still has another 450 gold bounty. Yeah, Eli is in a tough position. His ult comes back in, like, 1 second, though.
You'll have it.
Oh! Flash, brother. Okay.
Oh,
no.
He used it, too.
Barely, yeah, but they predicted it with the Mundo Cleaver, and he does burn down.
Yeah. But I do think that they still have enough pressure on the map, and they still have enough damage to kind of just poke out a little bit.
This mid turret's super chunked. There's just under 3 minutes till the Soul.
Yeah, definitely play for Soul.
Yeah, I mean...
Because then Corki's like...
Roosevelt might got a little hyped from their plays. They might still be a little hyped, but that's a ton of damage.
Oh my
Shambo
god.
just might be dead.
No,
okay, he barely survives.
Yeah.
He pops the Mundo ult to get some health back.
Yeah.
He's missing these cleavers, which is very important, because if he lands one, Corki might be in a tough position. But, oh, that's a huge AoE. I mean, this guy's a monster right now. He's full health still because of that Vamp Scepter he has in his inventory. And finally, the Route of Ages is fully ticked up for Radar. So he's entering his maximum power on this Rise, just finally at 26 minutes. So he's someone to look out for now. Leswin very quietly, his 3-2-3. I feel like I haven't even talked about this guy because he's just been such a side lane beast. I don't even know what to say. Corki Valkyrie's in again.
Oh my
Almost
god!
one-shots Castle.
Oh my
one-shot
god!
Castle. And now that's just more pressure on mid. He hits a rocket on Hui to half health him.
And Leswin's playing a minigame.
And Leswin is just playing the top lane clear wave minigame.
Yep. Corki wants another kill.
Yeah, Corki has flash. I mean, he could go for it if he wants. Yeah, he flashes. He gets it. I mean,
and Leswin's playing a minigame.
You can't be on the same. You can't be on the same screen as Enryu.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
They want Potato. Potato likely is going to go down.
Potato does die. It'd be okay. He Valkyrie's back.
Oh, but Leswin's here.
In a good position. He does ult. He does ult the Renekton closer to the Corki, which I'm scared of. But Radar TP's in. Dominus falls.
My goodness.
Intra's ulting through, so that's going to be a little bit of CC or damage. That's the mid down.
Looking for
Intra
an inhib.
Flashes to look for a W, but he does not find it through the slow from Lulu and Cleaver combined. Yunara gets a little poke in.
I think Intra's going to be dead.
Intra dies, I think, but maybe not. Maybe
surely
not.
he dies.
He does not have flash.
I mean, he's zoned, so he's probably dead no matter what.
Enryu gets a kill. No, he's alive.
Oh my god.
He
oh
lives.
my god.
He lives by the way.
My god.
Yeah, it's game over.
What is going on? Leswin just died for their sins, but that was unbelievable.
It might not be game over.
It's not.
Hui saved the game.
Hui's still alive.
It might be game over. There's a TP back in from Leswin.
Wow.
He's going to be a full HP with a massive shield.
But Soul is up in 10, so... Oh.
Yes. Yeah. So Leswin TP back in when he thought they were actually going to end the game. And the call obviously changed to let's just...
Yep. And there's one person alive for Grandview, so this dragon is free. The Soul's...
Yes, no ults. Hui does have TP, but, I mean, that's not going to help him here. So it is Soul to Roosevelt University off of a huge fight in Grandview's base, where all they lose is Potato and Enryu.
Enryu had gotten like 3 kills.
Yes. Intra miraculously surviving is what enables this play, by the way.
Ouch. Wait, yeah. he can back while getting hit?
So when you have a shield, it doesn't actually stop your back unless you take damage to your actual health bar.
Okay.
So what happened there is Leswin still had his massive shield from TP from the top lane quest.
Okay.
So he could just sit there forever.
Just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Jeez. And it'll be a Baron fight.
So I would look at this Yunara. She does now finally have her last Whisper and a Noon Quiver, so she's building this LDR. So she might be able to do some damage to Corki, who has like 2.5k HP himself. He has his Bloodthirster, so he has a Master Shield. He's full build. He finished his RFC when I wasn't even looking. So ton of crit chance, ton of crit damage, ton of range, ton of health, ton of lifesteal. I don't even know what to say. I can't go any more into this Enryu guy. He could drop a nuke. He's close to.
Look how much health he has.
Yeah, this guy's a monster. And with this Bloodthirster, he's going to have this health forever because of the overheal.
They're going to turn.
Baron is being burned down rather quickly by Roosevelt.
Oh my god, that's so much chunk.
Rocket from Corki.
Oh, they go in. Maokai ult is in, and everybody on Grandview is
that's a ton of damage down. Yunara flashes out of the Rise Q, so she barely survives. But for how much longer? Splash damage from Nami, and the Rise does clean up the kill onto the Yunara.
This game's over.
Leswin is pushing down mid lane now, and it really does look like Roosevelt are just about to end the game.
Getting the top turret just for fun. Pushing those waves, baby.
Roosevelt has now finally clipped over 12,000 gold lead.
Oh.
Mid is being pushed in, top's being pushed in. It is the NECC from Grandview here. They're in the bunker.
Save KD.
Yeah, it does feel like that. Radar's TPing in for fun, doing some more damage.
About right.
You know, this game felt really hard for Grandview because of their lack of ability to go onto this Corki from draft.
I mean, yeah.
Corki basically got...
No, Carlos, don't die. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, good.
Yes, Carlos lives till the end of the game, and game is over. 2-0 Roosevelt University. The green and black take it home against a great opponent in a rather convincing game, too.
Pretty convincing.
Pretty convincing game, too.
Game one, they had a bad mid-game, and it was still, I mean...
Yeah. So RU did what they needed to do in game one.
Yep.
They were playing together. They figured out how to win, and they won. Game two, they knew how to win. They'd figured it out in game one.
Yeah, they figured it out. Yeah.
And it just wasn't close.
And, I mean, there was a support swap, and it didn't do them any favors, really. I don't know what it would have been like if that first support from game one had played that champ in game two, but, I mean...
It's hard to mention just with how hard Enryu was stomping that lane.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a what-if scenario, I guess. I mean...
So, what do you see? 68,000 damage.
I see that Corki did about as much damage as, like, nearly 3 Grandview players.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that, actually, both solo laners and Intra did basically the same damage as well. I'm surprised there was that much damage to go around after Enryu did all the damage himself.
Yeah.
So, impressive there. Potato. Excellent gameplay.
Jesus.
Excellent gameplay for Potato. Enryu would have not been able to do half of what he did if Potato didn't play as well as he did in those early fights, enabling those double kills in the bot lane, and just taking Grandview's bot lane out of it. Nightstar and Castle couldn't do anything for like the first 26 minutes of the game. So,
Fuiji NRS said, "Who is Radar? For the blind, he is vision.
Yes.
For the hungry, he is the chef. For the thirsty, he is water. If Radar thinks, I agree. If Radar speaks, I'm listening. If Radar has one fan, it is me. If Radar has no fans, I do not exist."
True.
The only like 3 or 4 chats other than animosity was about Radar. God bless this guy, dude. God bless him.
We got to start giving him some of the sub budget, man.
Yeah, I mean, I at what point do we start thinking about NIL?
True. Wait, actually, does that open it up to the portal? We don't want that. No portal.
Crap. Well, okay, so to finish things up, I mean, this was dominant from Roosevelt.
Start to finish, game 2 was not within reach for Grandview for even a moment. Game one was a close game, and I think Roosevelt learned some immediate lessons.
Yeah.
They did not fall into the same pitfalls they did in game 1.
No.
And that is what I like to see. The heart of this team is how well they communicate, how well they mesh together, and game 2 really showed that out.
Absolutely. Well, that is going to do it for the gentlemen. This was an awesome way to end this day out because next week is spring break, Logan. And we get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of more matches. I don't get a break at all.
Beautiful weather. Chicago spring coming up.
Gentlemen, ladies in the chat, if you don't know, it was like 60 degrees today in Chicago. Oh, my God.
And sunny.
And sunny.
And sunny.
A little breeze.
Tomorrow's going to be 31 and snowy. But,
And we're back.
yeah, so.
Yeah. So, I believe that is going to do it here for us in South Loop. Roosevelt taking a commanding 2-0 win over Grandview and NECC. They have moved their record to, I believe, 4-0 in Division 1. Who would have thought 3 years ago we'd be 4-0 in Division 1?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me. I'd think we'd be 0-4 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But
in Division 3.
Yes. Yes. Huge improvements from Roosevelt University over these last couple of years. And this is where it all comes together.
Yeah. I mean, you got to shout out the two people that have been here basically the whole time, Leswin and Intra.
They long time players for Roosevelt University.
They've grown with the program.
Yep.
Leswin, a Walter Payton College prep student, Intra, a Lane Tech student, came into this team. Leswin did when it was like diamonds and plats and golds and silvers and bronzes.
Yeah.
And Intra came in basically when it was golds and plats and diamonds, and trusted us to build something cool around them. And we get to have experiences like this where we get to have awesome game days where we win and we do well and we get to cheer everybody on. With that being said, we're gonna take the stream offline for tonight. I've been John, Director of Esports at Roosevelt.
I've been Logan, alumni of Roosevelt.
Goat of Roosevelt, biggest chatter of Roosevelt. And thank you guys for being here. We're going to end it off here. Remember to follow, use your Twitch Prime sub, or just sub to the channel before we head off here. We will see you guys on Monday for some NECC Valorant action.
Have a safe drive home.
That's what they say. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you later.